Like she hit him. She took a little cane and she hit him with that because he asked for a new book or an extra book, and that was that was a little hard to see.
Thanks
but,
for letting me know.
Yeah, that was that was a little hard to see. I mean, it was just I found it. I didn't really think it was right because he was just really excited about the book and he wanted an extra one. He didn't really want to read it, so I think that was a little obviously hard to see. So anyway, so we did all that stuff and so after that we also donated a couple of pens and pencils and so we were about to leave and then we had a bunch of like extra books and we thought it was given to the library, but then we again asked the teachers, said they're not actually going to go into the system. Like the teachers are going to take it back home and the facilitators and administrators are going to take it for themselves and probably like sell it or something. It's not going to go for the kids or the school. And we're like, okay, then we might as well like donate to the other classrooms, but we didn't have enough because we thought we were only going to do the one classroom, or we only planned to do the one classroom, but we had so many leftovers that we thought we'd go to the other classroom. So I think we spent most of our time in that one classroom, but in the other classroom we went and we just passed out random books and stuff. And we were like, after we passed out books, we also passed out like pens and pencils and erasers, but after a while we ran out and we weren't able to give like all the kids all the pencils and erasers, and that's why I felt really, really bad because it was half the class. We only gave half the class, pens and pencils, and none of the other class have it. So we had to ask for them back because I couldn't just give half the class that and half the other class not. So I had to ask for it back because we don't have enough. Because again, we only planned for one class, so we had to ask for that back, and that broke my heart because all the kids were so happy to see a new pencil, new eraser and stuff. So then after we did all that stuff, we were about to leave, and then all the kids came out of the classroom. They said bye, they waved to us, and then we took a couple pictures in the classroom with them, and then so then we exited the school, and when we exited the school, it was like when we exited school, we took a different route, and that was an even worse route that we came for. The route that we came through was like behind this huge dumpster, but the route that we exited was through a graveyard. So there's like two places to get into school. Once through a dumpster, once through a graveyard. So it was very, very bad. But it was really fun. I think in general, seeing the kids really excited about things that kids over here don't really get excited about. Like you come home from school and you get a new book. Kids are all like, what? I still have my Kindle or my phone, my library. I can just borrow one, but kids over there, it's like used, like torn books, but they're like as excited as a kid here would get getting a new phone, So I think it was just really good to see like the difference in value, kids here have versus kids there have, and it was overall a really good experience.
Awesome,
Thanks, Tanya.
Love it. You
Good
almost
job.
walked us through that.
I'm over there.
Yeah. Very nice. And the whole point of view and your, you feeling that is really important. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah. It was so lively. It felt that we were walking.
Literally, I like the little details. Yeah. I'm sure you can write a book.
Well, and their name for you was just right.
Teacher.
Yes, teacher. So good job.
Good job, yeah.